So it's PJ, your Radri Mermaid, getting ready for a fire sign reading for the collective. So if you are a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries, this reading is for you. I've had some minor disruptions to my last couple of readings, so I'm just trying to get my energy back on track with that. I do apologize about any external noises and things coming in. I'm going to cleanse the space though and start the reading over. So we're going to start off with these Lover Oracles, which are double-sided beautiful cards with a message for love for the collective of fire. Eventually I will make time to do these in the individual zodiacs, and but I've got to work my way up to that, and I've also got to find time and space that will be uninterrupted for that timing. It does make it really difficult when I'm channeling my energy and, you know, people are walking past or coming in the front door. So anyway, this is the card that we flipped, and it is Twin Flames. Your passion ignites. Maybe this is why I had to redo the reading. I'm going to put that way up so I don't get distracted. Okay, so we are doing a reading for the collective of the fire sign, which is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. I do have other readings on my channel for the other elements. So if you're a cross watcher, please look at all of those if they resonate for you, and just be mindful that sometimes the energies can be transferable. So if you are cross watching for someone else's sign, there could be a message in there for you as well. So oh, we've got the Three of Emotions. Interesting. So, oh, these cards are being a little bit stubborn because we are doing the last reading for the day, and it is just the cards were sticking before and I had to break the deck a couple of times. So let's see, maybe they might play nice now that minor interruptions happened. And ooh, we have our little Sagittarian come out as well. So I'm a Sagittarian, so you know, I do actually struggle to read for myself. I don't actually read for myself, so it's really interesting trying to do this right now, being one of the fire signs. So ooh, okay, right, so let's get to it. I have cats running around me. I'm just going to get away, so I'm sorry for that big disruption of noise. My cat just jumped into a shopping bag, so you know, gotta love a bit of a disruption. Okay, so we have the Three of Emotions. So the Three of Emotions is the Three of Cups, so it's about that teamwork, talking to your friends, pouring from and filling each other's cups. You know, so there's a saying that I really love that really resonates with me, because I'm usually running on empty quite a lot, is you can't pour from an empty cup. So it's about that balance of you know, being able to share the load and work together. There is the moon. So for this particular moon card, I see it as that recharge of life. Now, I know that the moon can sometimes represent, you know, different phases. It can represent, you know, the darkness and the light. But for me, this particular card in this deck is all about that recharge and, you know, finding that light in the darkness. So take it as it resonates. So we've got the Nine of Voices, which also would be the Nine of Swords. So there's a little bit of in this particular deck, it's a restless kind of feeling. You're just feeling maybe a little bit overwhelmed. you're not quite getting the rest that you need. So that could mean that, you know, you're overthinking. It could also just mean that it's time to, you know, channel these energies a little bit more and stand in your light. But I'm not getting a horrible feeling now. We actually have 2 knights coming in, and they're coming in fast, and they are coming into the same direction. So this could be that there's 2 people involved. I usually say that when it's kings, but I find it really interesting that it looks like they're about to go head to head. So we've got the Knight of Materials. So materials are pentacles. And we've got the Knight of Emotions, which are cups. So it could represent 2 people bidding for your attention. It could represent you facing off with someone. However, neither of these are fire signs. So I'm seeing it as there's 2 knights coming in to try and get your attention. One's offering love and one's offering financial, but it could also just represent the balancing of the 2. So take that as it resonates for you. We do have Temperance, which is all about that balance and going through the cycles of the moon. So we're coming back to that full moon there. So sometimes we just need to go through our phases and you know, channel our energies and things like that. We have the Page of Voices. So there is a message coming in. There is a strong communication coming in from someone really soon. We've got the 5 of Inspiration, which is, I feel like you're struggling to see yourself. You're not really taking much responsibility for what's going on if you are in a relationship, if there's some stagnant energy there. I do feel like there could be a little bit of conflict going on, and with that conflict you're not actually seeing your part in it. So take that as it resonates. I just noticed on this Nine of Voices, so when I do the readings, I read the energy of the cards of what stands out to me, and so I feel like this needed to be said now, is about trying to get that. You're having a few nightmares, not sort of about the bigger picture. So maybe you're waking up and remembering your dreams, or you're having certain things that spark those memories of your dreams. I'm not sure if that's a message for someone in particular. I'm actually getting like a stabbing pain in my heart. So it might be a message for someone in particular on that. I'm not sure what that's about. Wow. Oh, that's an interesting kind of thing that's just come through. So I'm going to look at the True Love Oracles and see if there's a message of true love for you, or what it is that the True Love Oracles want you to hear. So we've got maturity. So in this particular image, I can see like a spirit looking over her shoulder, but she's leveling up. She's writing her spell. She's being quite mature about what it is that she wants. Maybe she's setting some boundaries. Not sure. Just take that as it resonates to you. I'm going to tap into the Romance Oracle, and then we will do some more of the tarot. Do we want to have a message of romance? Come on. We all need some romance. Give us something. One flip then. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So In one of the other readings I mentioned about loving yourself, and sometimes we feel hard to love and we feel unlovable. So if you can't love yourself, start doing things to be kind to yourself and work your way up to that. There's nothing worse than someone saying, oh, you can't love someone, truly love someone until you love yourself, blah, blah, blah. That is a load of bollocks or bullshit. Just be kind to yourself and do things to make you feel loved. Give yourself the energy that you've given others to show your love and gratitude. So if you are one to buy gifts for a loved one and you're single at the moment, start buying yourself some gifts. Start treating you the way you want to be treated. I hope that makes sense. Oh, that's interesting. That little card was upside down. So now we're going to use these cheeky little tarots, and that's not what they're called, but they are quite chaotic in their energy, and I love them because they're just a little bit cheeky. They followed me around the store, insisting that I took them home. Okay, just make sure none of those have flipped. And as you can see, quite a few have jumped out for this, so there's a lot they want to say. It's actually quite cute when you look at them. They have a little story for each of the cards. So, but I'm just going to pull them all out and look at this. So we've got the Five of Crystals, which the crystals in this deck are the Pentacles. So it's about feeling left out. You're feeling like you're not part of whatever it is that's going on, or maybe the person on your mind is feeling a little left out. I'm not sure. So take that as it resonates. They don't feel a connection. We do have the Lovers though. So there is definitely love and a partnership coming in. I think this is quite cute. It's like the love of the darkness. And he's giving her a little wrapping around her. So he's wrapping her in love. So we do have the Page of Wands in reverse. So there is, oh, I just realized that little dagger, Five of Daggers was there. So I'm going to put that in between because it just kind of snuck in. See, I told you these cards are cheeky. So the Five of Daggers is about preparing, or the Five of Swords is about that preparation. So we've got 5 and 5. Take that as it resonates. If you're an angel numbers person, we'll see if there's another 5 coming in. But yeah, so just being mindful, you know, there's a couple of swords or daggers behind. It's walking forward. And then again, the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is you know, maybe that message of love isn't coming in as quickly as we would want it to, or that passion. I'm just saying love because there's a little heart there. So there's a little bit of a block on the passion at the moment, but that doesn't mean it's not coming. We do have the Devil in reverse. So the Devil is an angel, and so when he's in reverse, I feel like he's tapping into his more nicer side. So something nice is coming in for you. We've got the Nine of Wands is keeping your defenses up. So, or, you know, just keeping on guard with things. So for a lot of us that may have been in traumatic relationships, it's about, you know, keeping that boundary just, you know, until you feel sure about it. We do have Temperance in reverse. So we are losing sight and a little bit of balance here. So that's quite interesting because we had the Temperance in the upright. So there is a little bit of give and take with this whole thing. So it could take a little bit longer than we want it to. But let's see what else the cards have in store. We've got the Four of Crystals, so in reverse. So we might be spending a little bit too much than we should be. We're not holding on to or squirreling away some money for a later time. The cup of love is overflowing though, which is lovely. So we've got our Ace of Cups, which is, there is definitely a new beginning coming. And that new beginning is coming with the Page of Pentacles in the upright. They're going to bring that message of gifts for you, I feel. The Queen of Cups is in reverse. You're still feeling unsure. But the Ten of Crystals is to assure you that it's all going to be okay. And she's got a little bit of self-love happening here. So that's quite interesting. We've got the Five of Cups in reverse. So when they're in the upright, we're focusing on the wrong things, but maybe it's time to start focusing on the right things. And then finally, we've got the Knight of Cups coming in with that cup full of love for you. So, and they're going to come in quick, and they're going to be your knight in shining armor. Wow, that was a lot from these little cards. Little cards, big message. So I'm going to turn to the Lovers Oracles now to see if there's a message that they would like to tell you. I can feel my energy lifting because like the last reading was actually quite heavy, and then I did start this reading and was interrupted and decided to start all over. So I was feeling a little bit annoyed and resentful when I first went into this reading. So I am feeling better. I'm feeling the energy lift. So hopefully that's a reflection on what's in these readings. So when I do a reading, personal readings and things like that, I do like to mention how I'm actually feeling, because I do channel into those collectives or to that individual that's requesting the reading. So you know, just take that as it resonates. If me talking about how I feel physically or emotionally doesn't appeal to you, just ignore those parts of the reading. But I'm just trying to be honest with it, because it's all about channeling the energies. So anyway, so it says, I need to figure myself out. So this person is saying they need to figure themselves out. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. So it looks like they're making improvements for you. And I can't let you go. So this person is into you. Again, take it as it resonates. This is a collective reading, so there's going to be messages stronger for others than for you, or vice versa. Maybe the whole thing resonates for you. I am getting sort of a little bit of a itch in my throat, so I feel like maybe there could be some stuck words, or you're afraid to say how you're really feeling. But let's have a look at what these cards have to say, and then we will get the hidden truth and ask them for some messages, followed by our yes and no coin. Right. So again, the cards have done a bit of work today, so I don't blame them for kind of wanting to have a bit of a break. I'm just going to check to see, oh, there is one that flipped. I thought so. Yeah, we're still feeling a little bit restless. Okay, and I am saying we this time. I was saying we in the other readings, but it's not. So there is still some restlessness. The Ten of Cups is finding that light. We've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Just making sure there's no more at my feet that are falling down. There is strength. Now that card did fall first, so I feel like you are strong. I'm going to pop it up there because that was the card that did fall first. The Ten of Cups is you are starting to see the light. You are still feeling restless and a little bit overwhelmed. The Queen of Wands is you're not channeling your own powers. And as a fire sign in the Wands, you know, you are powerful. You've just lost that connect. We've got the moon again. So we did have the moon earlier, and it wasn't in that, oh, well, the other cards are already in the upright. So you are going to find the light in the darkness. And the thing is even though we can't always see the moon, we know that it's always there. The light will come again. So if you have been feeling a little bit down, it's going to come back. Then we've got the Angel de la Nuit. So this is an additional card in this deck, and she is channeling her energy. She is standing in her own power. And she's got the red butterfly there and the white butterfly there. So if butterflies mean something to you, it's definitely a message in this. But she's holding a heart. She's, sorry, I just hit my microphone then. She's, you know, trying to get in touch with her own emotion in order to be loved correctly, I feel. The Six of Swords is about coming back into that power and feeling strong again, so going back to our strength. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. The power will return to you. So yes, there's two queens. One is in the reverse. I do feel that these are for both of you. You do have the key to unlock everything that you need. That's what's standing out to me on this card, is that key. So we're going to get the hidden truth messages for a message from our love, the one that's on our mind. Those all flipped. That one flipped. We're going to play silly buggers. Okay, one more shuffle. It's just going to have me read the whole deck for you. Okay, let's see. I am going to just put them. I love you unconditionally. I am not available. Conflicting. I regret lying to you. Woof. Okay, so someone's having some regrets. This could be from more than one person. This could be from your person. It could be what you need to say to your person. I wish things could be different. I bury myself in work to forget you. I left you before you could leave me. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Just being near you is intoxicating. I knew exactly what I was doing. I wish I could take back my words. I can't stop thinking about you. I couldn't let you get close to me. And I'm becoming a better person. So that's it for my cards. I am going to flip the coin like I do in my readings. Now, before I flip the coin, I want you to think about a yes or no question. So we've got a coin, that says yes on one side, no on the other. And just while I'm giving you a moment to think about that, please like, comment, subscribe, share these with your fire sign friends. There are the other elements as well, so share those too. And if you're a cross watcher, you know, let me know if this makes sense to you. I'd really like to hear your thoughts. So liking and commenting helps my channel to grow. It helps other people see it in the algorithm. And if you're on Instagram, please like Wiradjuri Mermaid, or PJ the Wiradjuri Mermaid if you're looking me up. And if you'd like to send me a direct message privately, you can send it to me through there. I will be posting images and things of cards and maybe some picker cards and stuff like that. So look for those as well. So with that, I'm going to flip the coin now. Get ready for your yes or no. The answer is yes. So I hope that resonates for you guys. And with that, I will say goodbye.